Grill Sergeant here. What's up, Grill Billies? Or should I say, what's poppin'? Today, we're gonna be making delicious stuffed bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. Woo! Man, it's gonna be good. These poppers are a must at any barbecue party. You know, like one coming up like 4th of July. Today's video collab comes in with Ken from What's New Barbecue and Kirby with Cooking with Kirby. So check out the hashtag #CayenneIGetAWitness and you'll see other awesome poppin' ideas in this poppin' collab. Got a lot of poppin'. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, and those who identify as neither, let's fire up the pit boss and let's start the show. All right, Popaholics, here's what you're gonna need to basically put this all together. First thing you're gonna need is jalapenos. We are going to be using some cream cheese. We're gonna be grating some mild cheddar, and then we're going to wrap these up in bacon. And then as far as the meat that we're gonna mix all this up together, we will be cooking some chorizo. Now, as far as seasonings go, I have smoked paprika that I'm gonna be using. And then once they're already wrapped in the bacon, I'm going to be using Meat Church's Honey Hog Hot Barbecue. And this all together is gonna produce a flavor that is out of this world. For equipment, we're gonna be using a knife to cut the jalapeno ends off. I will be using a jalapeno decorer, and this will help take out the vein and seeds. This makes this job really, really fast and easy. I will put a link in the description to see this. This thing is cool. Once you have your jalapenos ready, this is a tray that you can actually stack them in and then put on the smoker, and then basically a cheese grater to grate the cheese. Now I'm going to be cooking up this chorizo off camera. Now you do want to use a pan or cast iron that is actually bigger than what you'd normally use, because then we can use the same thing to basically mix all the contents together. All right, now that we got our chorizo cooked up, we are going to add in the cream cheese. Bloop. 2. All right, now we're gonna grate some cheese. I'm not gonna use this whole block, maybe about this much. I guess you could say, make America great again. Okay, I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna take my smoked paprika, and again, you can use cayenne powder, but you only need a little bit. Now just get to work and just start mashing this all up together. And after about 2 minutes, you just want to make sure everything is mixed up pretty good. And I'd say, yeah. To prep the jalapeno, we're basically going to cut off the end right here, and then taking our decorer, basically going to just turn that around and basically pull that out. And this actually does a fairly fast job at getting all that goodness on, because it basically has teeth here, and then it has almost like a serration blade. So that, I don't know if you can see that, that is basically hollowed out. So now I'm gonna do this to all 18 of these.
On the other side again.
All right, these are prepped.
Let me see how many, okay?
All right, now we're gonna take a spoon and basically start filling in this cream cheese goodness, and we're basically just trying to get as much of that goodness as we can. All right, so that's one. Now I'm gonna do all the others. All right, now it's time to whip out the bacon and start wrapping. So what we're gonna do is take our bacon, and we're going to start at the top here and basically wrap our way down, just like this. Beautiful. Now let's go for the second one. Start at the top and then wrap our way down. All right, before we put our bundles of joy into this little rack, I am going to hit these with Meat Church's Honey Hog Hot Barbecue. So we're basically just going to give these a light and healthy dosing. Just want to give these a nice, beautiful coating. What we'll do is basically just start picking them up and putting them in the holders. All right, now that our bundles of joy are all wrapped up in here nice and cozy, just gonna do one last light dusting. Now you're gonna put these in the smoker at 300 degrees and it's probably gonna take 90 minutes. What you're looking for is that bacon to tighten up and become slightly crispy. That's when you know they're ready. All right, so let's get these in the smoker. All right, let's get the Pit Boss fired up. I do have the settings on to smoke, and we're going to turn the smoker on. And I do have water in the water pan. Now, when I do start seeing smoke, I'm basically gonna close it down, give it about another 10 minutes, and then I'll crank it up to 300 degrees. All right, for pellets today, we're gonna be using Pit Boss's Competition blend and Pit Boss's charcoal pellets. And we're actually mixing them together. So this is basically 1 part Competition blend, 1 part charcoal. And this basically is gonna give a flavor that is out of this world. Now we've already taken the liberty of pre-sifting these pellets, and I basically found this one sifter that sits perfectly on a 5-gallon bucket. And you could basically put in your different pellets and you shake it up. Now I know some of you out there are just like, do you really need to do this? But let me show you this. So this is basically what was sifted out of making this batch. And so basically all that was left out of the smoker. And I'm telling you, there's some people out there that are just having problems with the auger and problems with like ERH codes and all that other jazz. But the moment I started sifting out these pellets, I've had no feed issues. I've had no problems with the smoker. So again, this is definitely worth a try looking at. I will put a link in the description, but man, look at this. All that is not going in the smoker. All right, our smoker's reading 300, so it's time to put our bundle of joy in. And we'll check back in about 30 minutes just to see how the bacon's doing. All right, now that you got the poppers in the smoker, now's your time to kick back and rest. Stay hydrated, friends. Today's beer comes from Lagunitas. This one is called Hazy Wonder. You know me and hazy IPAs. Let's try this out. Ooh. Oh, man. Just smells good. Cheers, guys. Let me know in the comments what you're doing for 4th of July weekend. Going anywhere, staying put, isolation, not giving a crap. I mean, it seems like it's so mixed out there. Half the people are like, nope, I'm not seeing anyone ever again. And there's some people that are like, what virus? And they're just doing what they want. Everything's a risk right now. Let me know in the comments what you're gonna do. Now you might say, Grill Sergeant, what I'm gonna do? Well, I'm gonna be enjoying some poppers, that's for sure. That is for dang sure. And I'm just gonna kick it here with the family. And from our house, we can pretty much see the fireworks and everything. So we're just gonna kick it in the backyard and have a grand old time. Cheers, guys. All right, so we're at the 90-minute mark and the bacon looks nice and crispy. So we're gonna pull this off and let it cool down. Well, that's it. It was 90 minutes in the smoker total. I was just basically waiting for the bacon itself to crisp up, and these look absolutely amazing. Now for the best part, here we go. Wow, a lot of flavors going on in here, and a slow buildup of heat, but man, oh man. The inside with the cream cheese, the paprika, the chorizo is just mixing so well with the habanero pepper, and the bacon wrap that we put the seasoning on it gave it almost like a nice dark color to it. Very rich in flavor. All right, guys, well, that wraps it up for this video. If you can, hit the like button, subscribe button, click the hashtag #CayanIGetAWitness, and check out the other collabs. This was awesome. I cannot wait to bring this in and share with the family. But I'll catch you guys in the next video, all right? Grill Sergeant out. Now, I've already taken the liberty of pre-sifting these pellets. Oh my God. Okay, bird, we hear you. All right, get out of here.